the impossible fire, Frank Whittle, and the jet engine. Once, long ago, planes flew with spinning wooden propellers. They looked like giant buzzing dragonflies, and they were fast, but not fast enough for a young man named Frank Whittle. Frank was a serious, clever thinker, and he had a giant idea. What if a plane could be pushed by a roaring blast of fire instead of being pulled by a blade? This engine would suck in air, squeeze it tight, light it on fire, and then shoot the hot gas out the back. Like a continuous, powerful firework. He called his invention the turbojet. Frank showed his idea to his superiors. He was so excited, but many of the important men just shook their heads. "It will never work, Whittle," said Air Commodore Digby. "It's too heavy. It's too hot. It's just too impossible," they said. For years, Frank worked alone. He taught himself everything: how to make the metal strong enough, how to keep the fire contained, and how to make the air squeeze just right. Frank and a small team of engineers saved their pennies and built the first real turbojet engine in a quiet factory. They were a team of believers working late into the night. Then came the day of the first test. It was loud. The factory walls shook and trembled. The noise was like 1,000 angry hornets, and the engine glowed cherry red with heat. Frank's friends were amazed. The impossible engine was working. But the real test was still to come, taking the engine out of the workshop and putting it into an airplane. Finally, on May 15, 1941, a little plane called the Gloucester E.28/39 was ready. Frank watched from the ground as the pilot revved the new engine. There was no spinning propeller, just a powerful, smooth, rising roar. The plane didn't just fly, it streamed across the sky faster and smoother than anything before. Frank Whittle's big, impossible idea had changed the world forever, proving that a dream, if squeezed hard enough, can turn into pure speed.